Alright, welcome back to another Town of Salem game. This is a new series that I'm going to be starting. Let me just get a name in real quick. And I have a new name in as Funtime Foxy. And we're going to mute this music because it's annoying, but hopefully this is a very fun game for you guys still, and hopefully we get a good role to play around with. But I'm going to start a new series of Town of Salem, and it's going to start with me playing Spy. Spy is a very hard role to play, so I don't know how this is going to go. I think it's going to go poorly, but we'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this new Town of Salem series. I'm not playing Town of Salem 2 unless it's interesting to you guys, but I heard it's pretty bad, so I'm not going to play Town of Salem 2. I'm just going to stick with the original game. Now, the original game is very interesting. My favorite strategy is to do this, where I keep track of who is who. And since there are no claims, we're just going to bug a random person. I have found it very easy if you just bug a no-name, a DC'd name, because usually they are evil. Usually the game gives evil rolls. Bugs evil. Usually the DC rolls are evil. So bugging 13, MV, CV, because that's the only thing that Spy is good for, is NV and CV. Alright, let's begin the game. This is going to be interesting. Oh, well, I'm a vampire now. Put this out there. We're a vampire now, so we can just get these claims out of the way because it doesn't matter. Who's vampire? Who's the other vampire? I had to be bitten by someone. Maybe it's 11. No, it's a 7. I'm just blind. It's 7. 7 is the other vampire. Well, I've got to just fake a will here, and I'm going to bug 7, and I'm just going to say that Mafia visited. And CV did not visit anybody. And we're just going to go with, let's go with 11 and 15 again. And maybe 15 will be suspect. Well, that's an easy guilty there. They're just claiming that they attacked someone and they had defense. And now they're going to go Super Saiyan. Yep, there it goes. There's the Godfather. At least we got the Godfather out of the game early. This is a weird circumstance, claiming a role and immediately getting targeted. So at least I know what 7 is. 7 is a vampire just like me. 15 claims TP. Hopefully, man, hopefully. Well, there's a hypnotist. I also died to a werewolf. Oh, at least we can. I'm just gonna keep watching my friend, I guess, because we're dead. 9's dead. 14 is dead as well. Who else is dead? Is it Willow? Willow's 3, so 14. The sheriff is dead. The hypnotist should have died too, but I guess not. I mean, there's a hypnotist, obviously, because I wasn't poisoned and I wasn't healed either. Is that the hypnotist? Yeah, that's the hypnotist. That makes sense. Okay, so the hypnotist was 14. Thank God. Now they're dead. So it's just my vampire buddy who's still alive. And it looks like... So hypnotist is down. So Mafia has 2 more members at minimum. Well, at maximum. Judging by the Godfather leaving, then I'm going to say maybe they only have 1 left. But at the moment here, I'm assuming that there's another werewolf. There is a werewolf, there's an SK. I don't know who they would be. I'm assuming Samuel Paris is one of them because he's quiet, but of course he's also a DC name. General rule of thumb, if someone is a regular name like Samuel Paris or Deodat Lawson or Cotton Mather, there's usually something bad unless they claim early. Okay, 5 is medium for some reason. I don't know why he's claiming right now. There's a transporter. Okay, that's not how psychic works. 13 claims survivor. That's pretty much a solid werewolf alibi right there. Go for 6. 11 is stupid. 11 is very stupid. And I'm gonna say that in death chat to the medium. 11 is literally pushing 2 people who could be good, who could both be good. Now, of course, 7 is evil because they are a vampire, but I'm gonna run some defense here. Four and 12 are quiet, so one of them could be werewolf. I feel like 13 is not a survivor. It is either a werewolf or survivor. Could be a plague bearer, but honestly could just be a survivor. I'm going to say they're a werewolf, though, because I don't trust default names. Six was Plague Bear. So there's still an SK, and I'm going to say it's probably either 4 or 12, because Werewolf is obviously the 13 survivor claim. Why would you bite the person who's obviously faking psychic? Wow, you actually bit the transporter. That's hilarious. Okay, well, at least 8 died. So at least the one is confirmed transporter to a lot of people, with the hypnotist dead. So he's able to trans a lot of people now. The best thing he can do is trans himself with 7. as a fake will, because it makes sense. I don't think, oh, he's claiming doctor. Interesting. Claiming doctor for no reason. I'm surprised no one has called out the fact that a vampire died, that I clearly died as a vampire. "15 claimed TP. I like how 13 just literally calls him out as SK. Like, he doesn't even know he's SK, he just calls him out. Just like, yeah, I know you could be something else, but I think I just think you're an SK. If 13 is actually Survivor, then he's the best Survivor. He just automatically guesses. If I was Werewolf, I would attack the Transporter claim. I mean, if I was, because if you attack the Transporter, even if he... There's most likely a chance he's transporting 2 people. So if you attack him, you attack 3 people, plus anybody who visited the Transporter. Alright, let's see what 15 is. I really hope that 15 is SK. There we go. Alright, 13 may be a Survivor and is just really lucky, but I don't really know for certain. I'm trying to get my predictions right here, but... I think we can definitely win if the werewolf dies, because there's obviously a mafia left. Also, 6 is dead, so I don't need to have him here. Med is fake. Definitely a necromancer now. So that is a coven, a necromancer. 13 has defense. Well, he has a survivor vest, so he could just be a survivor, but he could also be a werewolf. There's a lot of things he could be. A survivor claim is basically nothing. Oh, well, nothing happened. Did the werewolf not go anywhere? Of course. Well, you were protected by a guardian angel. Dude, he just immediately claims arsonist. Just doesn't do anything, just claims arsonist. Dude, I like how he was so... He had a solid alibi the whole game. Like, he just had survivor claim. There's a werewolf. You can literally claim survival. No, he has defense. He can't be a jester. He could be an executioner, though. I mean, you could ignite, like, all of them, though. So 4 is werewolf. Or 12. I don't know what 12 is. I just find it really dumb that... I don't know what else they can bite, though. 8's dead. 4 and 12 could be town killing, but I think they should go for 11. Because 11's definitely either psychic or really bad at his job. He was arsonist. The dumbest arsonist ever. If you're an arsonist, by the way, if you don't claim Crusader, you're stupid. There could be a Mafia left still, but I don't know. 5, you're not a med. I know you're not a med. If they bite 5, I'm going to be so upset. Bite 7. If you don't bite 7, you're dumb. Okay, thank God. I'm surprised they haven't killed... Well, there is a GA left. 12 could be GA. That would make sense, because he doesn't talk that much. He claims TK, but I assume that he's werewolf. Okay, 12 is GA, so werewolf is 4. Okay, all you guys have to do is bite 11 and make him be a vampire. Well, that sucks. I think that's a GA and his target. Oh, well, he was a vampire. He wasn't a vampire. Well, this is a very easy game. All you have to do is just side with a coven who's still alive. What is 5? If 5 is medium, then he sucks at his job. Oh, 5 is Mafia. Okay, well, this is going to be very hard, because now they have to convince Werewolf that he's good. Is the Werewolf after Mafia, or... What killed... Oh, well, Werewolf killed GA. That's an interesting question. I don't know what 5 is going to do here. Everyone's leaving because they're like, this is definitely a vampire game, but they don't realize that the medium really could... The medium could literally just let... He's either a really terrible medium or he's a retributionist and doesn't know how to use his powers. Because he's not a necromancer. Because if he's a necromancer, then he is... really dumb. Really dumb. You could have done a lot of things with a serial killer. You could have doused someone and ignited all of the doused targets with an arsonist. If 5 lets, shoot. Okay, they could bite 5. I mean, all they have to do is just... 5 is not smart. 5 is not smart. If he's a medium, then he's dumb. And if he's a ret, then he's even more dumb. Five is dead either way. All they have to do is just, I mean, whatever. If 5 is actually town, then that is stupid. There's no way that 5 is town. I just cannot believe that someone is dead. I don't believe that someone's that stupid. I can't see 5 being town. If he is town, then he's dumb, because he's either a medium that doesn't know he can talk to the dead, or he's a ret that has no idea how to use his powers, or he's a necromancer and he's part of the coven. The vampires shouldn't be even going out at this point. If the werewolf attacks 5, then he would kill all of them. And he did. Yep. Nice werewolf win. All you had to do was not attack, but you did. And, of course, Jester is a Mafia member who is dumb. Well, this is a loss, but, I mean, this is what we came out to do, I guess. I want to know what he was. Mafioso? I guess. Alright, so he was something else, but he became the Mafioso. Or he's always been the Mafioso, but... I guess he has to be the Mafioso because there was a Godfather. He would have became the Godfather if he was the Mafia... if Godfather died, so... he had to be something else. Alright, well, we got a first defeat of our series. That sucks, but, I mean, what are you going to do? Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. First episode of Town of Salem. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodaloo!